sa ilang premium contribution. So padayon gihapon sila pag-avail sa benefit, padayon gihapon sila nato ipamiyembro ni PhilHealth. Because as for now, as of October 2024, PhilHealth has a 281 billion in reserve na funds. And we also have 150 billion in surplus funds and 489 billion in investment portfolio. So with this, status yun ni financially din siya stable. So for this year, rest assured, all the members, even the indirect contributors, dili sila affected sa zero subsidy. In fact, they could still avail the benefit kung unsa ang ma-avail sa atuang mga direct contributors. I hope it's clear to everybody. So with the increase sa benefits, enhancement sa benefit karon, kung naay mahitabo simpako sa ato mga miyembro under the indirect contributors, anytime, anywhere, as long as the hospital is accredited, they could still avail the benefit. Mula na among i-assure sa ato mga members.
Yes, and also in addition sa atong indirect contributors, the national subsidy is not the only source of funds para sa atong indirect contributors. So first, we have the sin tax. All of the sin tax goes to PhilHealth funds, especially direct nato sa mga indirect contributors. Second is we have the charity funds of PCSO. 30 to 40% of their charity funds goes to PhilHealth funds. And also, a portion of PAGCOR funds also goes to PhilHealth para sa itong indirect contributors. So, PhilHealth remains solid and steady despite walay national subsidy from the national government. So, we have multiple resources to continue our funds para ma-upload. So we hope that this could give confidence and assurance sa public na no need to worry sa inyong PhilHealth benefits, especially sa atong indirect contributors. So thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ana Doc.